Did you see the Starburst one? But it's the spring berry.
Starburst jelly beans are the best.
If you had the spring berry burst mix, kind of into it. Come eat jelly beans with us. In the mic. Jelly beans in the mic.
Just squish them up nice and good.
Okay. I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. On this week's sode, I'm sick. Again. What the hell? I hate it so much.
JD, are you going to do a real intro?
No, I just want to go to bed. Let's just finish this so I go to sleep. You've just logged into the 3 Sick Gamer Show. Welcome to the 3-Bit Gamer Show. I'm JD.
This is Peterson.
When does this stop?
It's interesting. We've switched roles. I was getting sick all the time because I got all these kids who were just getting me sick all the time. And now you keep getting sick. It's crazy.
And I don't even have the excuse of like having kids. I don't know what the hell's going on.
No, either. It's not fun though. I can tell you that. So sorry.
I know. I hate it.
Yeah.
I was telling Peterson I had a combination over the weekend of a cold plus food poisoning. Super cool combo.
Feels good. Feels good.
It's a good one. You guys should try it. Live from the 3-Bit Gamer Show. The news. All right, news. 3-Bit Gamer Show. Crave cookies. All that.
Crave.
Thank you. Bunch of new cookies coming out next week on this Friday. Here they are. Rookies and cream. That one's good.
Oh, that's a solid one.
Toffee caramel crunch. I like that one too.
Yep, I love toffee.
Trent's all-time favorite, the horchata churro.
Yeah.
And this new one, the chocolate raspberry whoopie pie.
Yeah.
Whoopie pie. This is exactly the same thing, but the cream cheese filling in the middle. We dump a bunch of frozen raspberries in there, mix it all up, and it's like a raspberry chocolate. If you guys like, I'm not a huge fan of fruit and chocolate, and I loved this one. I thought this one slapped. So
okay, I love.
If you do like fruit and chocolate, you're gonna be all over this thing. But like, even if you don't, it's kind of got like it's more just like eating like it's like raspberry ice cream almost with because it's cold cookie. So
yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, they're all good. Oh, and the Dubai strawberry cup's coming back.
Wait, I was going to ask you how is the Hostess cupcake one?
It's so good.
I want it.
It's so good. It's cold. We're doing it cold. It was originally tested and developed as a warm cookie, but it was all just a pile. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
it's still out this week. If you guys,
it looks good too.
Yeah, it's actually really fun to make. So check that out. Go to Crave Cookies. Get on the app. I promise you guys will like the app more. And get your cookie on. All conspiracies are real now, so obviously there's a secret company filling video game sites with AI and gambling ads.
Oh, AI and gambling ads.
I loved when conspiracies were like a fun thing. Like, we gotta have fun. And then QAnon came along and was like, oh, we're just gonna absorb all of the conspiracy theories and we're gonna take like a white supremacist, like anti-Semitic tilt to all of them. And it became not fun anymore. And then come 2025, all of a sudden it's like, oh, QAnon was right about everything. And the president is a pedophile. And no one cares. So all we're doing now is just conspiracies, folks. And this is no exception. This was an article over on Aftermath, and it talks about, it kind of starts by talking about a writer who began writing for Games Hub, which is an Australian website, which there aren't many gaming specific, they're Australian specific gaming websites.
Yeah.
And it was just, her experience was just sketchy as hell from the beginning. No contract. she was immediately tasked with just given the WordPress, which is like WordPress is like a content management system. So she was just given WordPress access to just upload, edit, and publish her own stories. Just publish your own stuff. Having worked in a lot of different publications, not just video games online, that it would be a huge red flag to me too, because it shows there's no editorial oversight. So you're attaching your name to a masthead that is representing a shitty website. Like, you don't want to be associated with it. If there's no editors, like, why would you want your work on that site? And she started to notice there's tons of links to like online casinos. So this is kind of like this is just the foundation, the experience that a lot of games writers were having. Well, I'll finish that part because that part's kind of interesting. Is that there were a lot of people at Games Hub started to recognize this stuff, started to realize this stuff, and started to get sketched out by this stuff. Started to raise their hands and be like, "What the hell is going on?" To the leadership, the people that were signing their paychecks, and after receiving no real answers, last July, the few writers that were human beings, because most of them were just AI at that point, rioted. Essentially, they replaced the headlines of every article on the front page of Games Hub with, quote, "This site is a scam." Every article.
Gosh.
That was just the title of every article. The authors were renamed Games Hub is run by AI accounts. Dude. So this is basically the MO of this company called Click Out Media, which is obviously in bed with crypto casinos, if not directly related to them, like a subsidiary. It's, according to Click Out Media, they are a marketing agency specializing in Web3 financing and tech. Gag. If someone told me that I like witnessed those words coming out of someone's mouth, I would instantly lose so much respect for them. Not
Gone right out the
just
door.
instantly gone.
Yeah.
Web3. They're essentially just, so what they do is they buy up established sites that have closed down, and then they bring them back online, stuffed full of promotions and links for crypto and gambling. Oftentimes they just add like a menu item that just says like gaming or iGaming. Have you heard that phrase? iGaming is like
I've never heard
another
that.
fancy way to mask what is essentially online gambling.
Hmm.
And so there's a number of sites here that have kind of fallen victim to Click Out Media. Video Gamer, who we cited on this podcast as recently as July of last year. The Escapist, who I wrote for previously. Escapist was a really, really notable site. It was kind of a prestige game website way back when, 15 years ago when I was writing.
Yeah.
I was like lucky to have a single or two bylines on The Escapist. I was freaking out. So to think that they've devolved into something like this, because they did close recently. And someone just bought the website and all this stuff and just put it up and just lied. And we're like, oh, it's the same Escapist.
It's the same stuff, just it's fine. It's fine. No one will
Esports
notice.
Insider, esports.net. Essentially, all the articles written on these like zombie sites are just written by AI with fake AI profiles and headshots. They're not even trying. You go to their Twitter profiles, it's like one follower. They've been around since October of last year. And it's like, guys, you're not fooling anyone. Why even bother? I guess they're just trying to fool Google so they can get as many poor saps on this as possible so they can just bilk them. Essentially, what's happening is that Click Out Media is just feasting on the rotting carcass of Games Media.
Yeah.
Not a good meal. What they're doing here, this isn't like a fulfilling meal. This is like vulture behavior.
This is like wasteland stuff.
Yeah.
Wasteland behavior.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like that's it. You're just going through the carry-on of the game of like post AI internet. It's fucking grim, dude.
What a place to be, huh? How did we get here?
Dude, 2026 keeps getting better every year. Keeps getting good.
AI doing great things for the industry. Like,
So neat. No, my favorite part of this article is that it closes up with these people at Aftermath. They spoke to a number of current employees of ClickOut Media, the people that are still writing and like contributing to the gaming side, because quite frankly, the gaming media, which we've reported on the last couple of years, has been gutted as well. There's so few jobs left, so few outlets that haven't closed or been affected by layoffs. And so the current employees of ClickOut, even though they are doing work for essentially Satan, are like, well, pays better than real game media, and the checks always come on time. So
and yeah, we get
YOLO.
money, so I guess
Yeah.
gotta look out for number one, you know.
Grim.
Just what you want from your niche hobby media folks.
Dude, I'm so glad they haven't figured out a way. Well, maybe they have figured out a way to AI a podcast, but guys,
I'm
it's
pretty sure.
authentic.
No, they do it all the time.
Yeah, but the AI wouldn't get sick every other week. You'd be able to tell.
There's a bunch of AI tools in this StreamYard tool, like tons of them that I can just be using. I don't use any of them.
Oh,
You're welcome, folks. This is raw, unfiltered.
Raw, I'm just gonna
JD
cough
and
into the
Peterson.
mic. You guys are gonna like it.
I'm in mucus all over the mic. Who cares? No one cares.
Mucus on the mic. What?
Mucus on the mic. Dude, that's your rap name, Mucus?
Mucus. Oh, but it's MEWKISS.
Yeah, because also like
Mucus.
Mew, because it's like a Pokemon. Like, dude, it works on multiple levels. Mucus.
I'm
Got
just
it.
saying, I go by Mucus now. New York is suing Valve, saying its loot boxes are gambling. Better late than never, I guess. New York. How do you do that? New York State AG Letitia James filed the complaint last Wednesday. Part of the quote here is Valve's loot boxes are particularly pernicious because they are popular among children and adolescents. They cite a study from the Massachusetts Department of Public Health that says children introduced to gambling by age 12 are 4 times more likely to become problem gamblers as adults. So when did you start, Peterson?
Listen, I grew up in Vegas, so like we'd be waiting. If I waited in a line anywhere,
you were gambling.
Gas station, movie theater, like we were at airport. We were just staring at
one-armed cowboy.
But for real though, we did used to at the airport. You know how you can return the carts at the smart cart thing, and you get a quarter back. And the Las Vegas airport is full of slot machines, so we used to go there with like my buddies' adult brothers. You know, we're gonna pick someone up, and we would just run around, collect quarters from the smart carts, and have him go to the slot machine for us.
Now, hold on. How old were you at the time?
This was before younger than 12, I think.
Thank you so much for making my argument here for me.
Yeah,
is that as children, you were doing a public service by taking money that was essentially just kind of out there and making sure that it was filtered into the Nevada gaming economy.
Yeah.
Because you never won anything, did you?
I'm doing my part.
Did you ever have that older friend come back and be like, look, we got a bucket of quarters? Which, again, what would you have done with that?
We would have put it back into the slot machine.
Yeah. So I don't know. This one, you know, we love Valve here, but I'm not defending Valve on this shit. No way.
I
no how.
am. Here's the thing. I love loot boxes, though.
All right.
I do love them.
Degenerate.
Just as long as there is a way to get them for free, I am okay.
As a junkie, I think we should be able to just get fentanyl. I think the government should provide it to us.
Then they can control it better.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Then I can get it for free and buy it, and then double Fenty. So
double Fenty.
And
look,
so
and maybe don't make your loot boxes look literally like a slot machine like they do in CSGO. If you want to like pretend that you are making loot boxes that aren't not like deliberately designed as slot machines, don't make them look
Yeah,
slot machine. I know.
I know, but I just love them.
I
It's
know.
like
So
opening
this is
that
great.
Pokemon card pack. It
This is
feels
cool to
so
have
good.
you here, like, talking like this, because everyone can, like, see addict or listen and hear addict behavior live,
Yeah, I
which
know.
is, dude, look, like, this gambling stuff,
Mm,
especially the sports gambling shit,
mm.
and it's, like, online, and you can just
Oh,
do it from
yeah.
your phone. You can just lose your entire life savings from the comfort
But
of your couch.
but what
You
if
don't
you
even have to
win,
go into
though?
a stinky cigarette-butted casino and
No.
sit on a chair with, like, cigarette holes in it and, like, give all your money to a woman with cigarette-stained teeth, who
Yeah.
has a cigarette burn on her little tie. You can just do it from your couch now. Look, man, I've always been like, yeah, whatever, gambling, whatever. I'm kind of like, no, let's ban it all. I'm like those ladies in the 20s with signs about just like, no, we're going full prohibition here on gambling. That's
Oh,
kind of my thing. I'm so
I
sorry.
want more.
I just think it's gone a little. We've overcorrected a bit.
Okay,
On
you wanna know what my real problem with loot boxes is? They act like they sell them for too much. They're always like $4, $5 or something like that. Like, dude, give me 50-cent loot boxes. I will give you so much money.
what
You have
is
no
this?
idea.
What is this? What is your point? You want penny slots? You're sitting here
Yeah.
arguing that we just need penny slots.
No, I'm trying to
This
give
is
them
just like a little
ideas.
plea you're just
I'm
making
giving them
to
business
give them
ideas
more money.
because
Are you
I don't
out
give
of
them
your
any money
mind?
at the moment.
Look, man, I genuinely believe it would be if you had two things that you could do and
Yeah.
see what would make more of a social ill. If you legalized all drugs
Yeah.
and even had clinics where you provided them for free to addicts, I feel like it would be less of a social ill than what has happened now, which isn't a theoretical. What if we made gambling legal across the United States? It's happening now. It
It's
is the
fine.
case now. It's destroying not just industries like we just talked about in that last story. It's just destroying like families and people's lives and
Legalize it.
legalize it. Okay, if I can get both, then yeah, let's just turn the whole
All
country,
vice is legal now.
because now I'm back into like my anarchist roots and I'm really happy with that.
I mean, look, the steampunk reality we're headed towards, like all of this is going to be pretty
You
legal.
keep saying steampunk. I need to remind you, he's made this mistake multiple times.
What?
Cyberpunk.
Oh, well,
Steampunk is like top
yeah.
hats and like steam machines.
Okay,
Kind of a
cyberpunk.
giveaway. There you go.
I feel like I feel like the two are. I know
Not
what
even
you're talking about.
remotely related.
No, I
There's no
do feel like
airships coming to save us. There's not as much brass as we would need to qualify this as
yeah, from the bullet shells. We're
steam.
melting them down,
And
and we got
there's
so
no
much breath.
organs. Nobody's playing organs that spit out steam.
I feel like there will be a
I haven't seen a
steampunk
single
society.
monocle on any oligarchs here.
I was more thinking
Steampunk
of
would
just
be
like
fun,
just
but
using
we're cyberpunk.
like doing technology, but in the most archaic way
We're
because
closer
we're
to
not.
Judge Dredd, actually, which isn't really cyberpunk as much. It's just kind of like sad.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Dude, so this is interesting because we reported on Europe going after these loot boxes for years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah,
And the US they've dabbled in it. I think
everyone's kind of like had their little fingers in it. There's
yeah, I
jump
can't
in a
believe it
little
took
bit.
so long. So I think they're gonna have a
Mhm.
lot of fun. This one's so cut and dry. Like I said, their loot boxes look like slot machines. I think what we're gonna get is they're gonna go after age recognition or age whatever. They're gonna age gate
Yeah.
this, or at least
Yeah.
try to, which, as you told in your grocery shopping cart story, isn't going to be an effective stop unless you stop this entirely. It's not going to work.
No.
It's not going to do a damn thing.
Yeah,
We'll see what New York does.
that's right. Legalize it.
Roblox has hired yet another executive whose entire job is just putting her foot in her mouth. I
we've got a few of those. We got another one
it's
this week, so I'm
all
excited for
of
this.
Roblox. This is so funny. Roblox goes out. They can't help it. It almost seems deliberate at this point, like they're fucking with us.
I feel like they're the perpetrators at this point. Like they're into it. They're so defensive of this that they're like
everyone on the board of Roblox is like personally grooming a Roblox player.
like a handful of children. Yeah, like I feel like it's
just like where
thing.
Congress won't vote ever to ban themselves from stock trading because they can't get more than half of them who don't actively stock
We don't
trade.
just do it like actively on the Senate floor, like
Yeah,
Congress floor.
exactly. They're like just on their Robinhood account.
No, this is it's like when League of Legends was like, well, we only hire people who are League of Legends fans.
And we're like, uh-oh.
Roblox is like, we
only hiring
hire
other groomers. Yeah.
know how to groom. Because
what
we need to know
what self-respecting adult would want to work for Roblox at this point. It's a pedo paradise. I'll tell you who. Lawyer and digital safety expert Dr. Elizabeth Milovadev, who is now the head of parental advocacy. Because that's what was missing at Roblox. Parents. What?
Parental advocacy?
Are the parents getting groomed? Do they need advocacy? What is happening? And you don't hire a doctor or like a PhD on this. You hire a lawyer. And man, does she talk like one. I have so many quotes from this article, this interview that she did with Vulture, in which the interviewer was not coming at her super hard, to be honest. It was pretty softball stuff. And she literally, every single answer was bad. Every single response was bad. Every single thing she said was bad. And I didn't come into this hope. Well, I was kind of hoping because it makes this story more fun.
Yeah.
But I was like, I did not expect it to be this bad. I just have a few here. No, I don't. I have like 8 quotes I have to read.
I know. There's like a bunch of them.
So crazy. So we'll just go from the top. She says, quote, I think Roblox is very daring to have hired me because I am very impartial. I'm not afraid to say, listen, I'm here for the parents. What? Listen to this. This brave hero who is going to put her foot down and say, I am here on behalf of the parents, not the children. I mean, the kids. Yeah, the kids. The kids who are getting groomed, kidnapped, and murdered on this site, on this game, which is so daring to have hired a lawyer. Wow, look at that.
That was very daring of them, honestly. Like,
she goes on almost immediately after that to imply that everything is being blown out of proportion. Oh. The interviewer specifically mentions a case where 2 kids, preteens, were groomed and kidnapped. And it started on Roblox. And she says, that's a different one. This is another thing where she's saying things are being blown out of proportion when people see like screenshots, when you see a screenshot of like a chat or like inappropriate behavior. And she's like, oh, that's just like rare. Like it happens one time and then person takes a screenshot and then it blows up on social media. So she's like, yeah, no, we're not really screwing up. You guys are just highlighting the few screw ups we have. Here we go. Here's another winner. I really hate this. I'm
reading through it again and just being like, these are real bad.
She says, I really hate this, but I'm going to say it. The system is not perfect. I really wish it was. Again, another brave statement from Dr. Elizabeth.
She wishes it was perfect.
She's saying the system in which children are actively being groomed right now is not perfect. She feels like that is something she should say in an interview. Here she goes. This is another one. I think my favorite saying is always, don't panic, parent. I'm just going to move on. I don't like
Well, like, here's the thing. She's saying, like, there is a part of her that's right. Like, parent your children, and you're like, yeah,
Why did we why did Roblox hire somebody to say that?
Like,
That's
they should be
insane.
parenting their children, but also your platform should not be rife with groomers. There shouldn't be like groomers flocking to this.
This
It
is
shouldn't
like
be a known issue.
cigarette companies, when the Congress comes out and they're like, no, you got to put these stickers, these warnings all over your product so kids know it's bad for them. They're like, we're not going to do that. You know what we are going to do is we're going to blame the parents
Talk
for
to the
letting their
parents.
kids smoke.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're going to market our cigarettes even harder to children.
Yeah. Cool mascots, everything. They look cool.
Yeah, everything's going to be sweet. So this is the crux. This is where it just really topped out for me for this interview, where she says, I think all the tech companies have a responsibility to ensure that they're doing their utmost to make sure the platform is safe. Do I think Roblox is doing that? Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yes, you did.
Unbelievable. So you're saying you think Roblox is doing its utmost? Well, they're like, look, they hired me. And what did I say at the beginning? I'm so impartial. I think Roblox is doing an amazing job.
We are less than a year from the CEO being like, listen, the percentage of kids getting groomed is really low. So it's not a problem, even though it's like tens of thousands.
Yeah. Because there's hundreds of millions of kids that play this game. So
she's like, they're doing a great job, honestly. They're working real hard at it.
The example that the interviewer brought up, where she says that kids reminds her of these children that were abducted by people that they met on Roblox. And she's like, oh, that's not Roblox's fault, because they moved to a different, after they met the kids, the groomers meet the kids on Roblox, they moved to a different platform. So that's not on us. That's not on us at all.
She also did like a lot of whataboutism. She's like, well, yeah, kids can get groomed anywhere. They can get groomed on Google Docs and stuff. And you're like, yeah, do you work for Google? Like, we're talking about literally, how are you guys going to stop people from grooming kids on your platform?
Yeah, they met them on Roblox, got to know them on Roblox, and established that they were children on Roblox. But then they texted, they drove a car, they rented a hotel. You know, that's on Apple, that's on Mazda, that's on Motel 6. That's not on, and it's on the damn parents. But it's not on me, Dr. Elizabeth, who's done her job. Pay me money.
She has worked as a consultant, which means she has solved zero problems. What she does is she goes to companies and organizations and says, this is what you should do to keep kids safe. And then she gets her money and leaves, whether they do it or not. She has actually done nothing.
Right.
And so very brave of them to find her.
And this is excellent, because this is this is another good one. She says, quote, I'm not the super tech person, but I can tell you what I do know. Stop right there. I don't want to hear it, because you sound stupid. You're working for a tech company. You just got hired by a tech company, and you openly admit, almost proudly and brazenly, I'm not a super tech person. What are you, grandma? She says, we have our moderation teams. We have AI moderation, but we have human moderation. These things are working. That is demonstrably false. They're not working. That's why we're having this discussion. That's why you're being interviewed. That's why you were hired. You were specifically hired because they're not working.
Because
and they want you to go out there and catch bullets with your teeth until you get thrown under the bus, and the CEO can wheel out another one because he can't pull his eyes away from the screen because he's actively grooming 15 children.
Like, it's hard work to groom that many kids at once.
Oh
no, I just love that she's like, you know what? Roblox is doing a great job. It's not a huge problem. And like, so why did they hire you? Because this is supposed to be your
come
expertise.
Out here and explain how good of a job they're doing to us lesser mortals. And then she finally says, the interviewer asks her, which is so funny. She's like, oh, you're really grilling me. I was like, she is not grilling you.
Really wasn't that hard.
No, it would not hard questions. But
I think you should all go read this. It's It's like fun to
Bad.
read. It's like anger bait. Like it's like
Yeah,
rage bait
rage bait,
reading.
yep.
You're reading it and you're just like, this is
I
infuriating.
can't believe this. It's like Roblox can't do anything but this. It's unbelievable. Her last thing out the door is the interviewer asks her, what does success look like for your role? And she says, improved parent sentiment so parents trust us. Again, she never mentions kids in her response. I get it. She's hired as the parent advocacy, whatever. But I feel like they're deliberately missing the point here.
Absolutely.
It is unbelievable how bad of a response and an interview this was. Absolute disaster. Roblox stock just went up like $100 a share, I'm sure.
Yeah, they just loved it. They're like, great job. We're going to give you a raise and a bonus because you got really grilled in this interview.
Yeah, it was so hard for you. So sorry. Riblets. All right, Riblets. I like little meat chunks of news. Not enough meat for a full rib.
Put on your biblets. Take a little niblets. Time for some riblets.
There we go. So, that's funny. Andrew Lawrence just commented in our chat that Roblox parent controls are the most complicated mess of anything his kids use. As a parent, this is that is super strict. It's not easy.
You are absolutely
so she's
correct.
Failing and not even focusing on the kids, but the things she is focusing on. Well, you got to give her a break, Andrew. She's not a super tech person.
She's not a tech person.
How would you expect her to do a job at a tech company?
She probably doesn't even have kids. She
doesn't even know how to work a vending machine. Too many buttons. All right, Riblets, let's see. Up first here, Metacritic has removed a Resident Evil 9 review from a fake AI writer. This goes back to our headline story. This is from out of Video Gamer. They were reviewing Resident Evil 9 and they gave it a 9 out of 10. And its author, Brian Marigold, doesn't sound real, was a, quote, experienced iGaming and sports betting analyst. That's his.
Stop saying iGaming.
Also, do I want to read a review about Resident Evil from iGaming and a sports betting analyst?
Betting analyst.
They don't even try, man.
Mm-mm.
And so Metacritic removed their review. I'm pretty sure they banned Video Gamer. Metacritic then followed up by emailing all the sites that it scrapes that go into its rating to say the AI generated reviews are banned and any ties will be severed with the sites that publish them pending further reviews. There was also a post on Reddit from the guy that was originally supposed to review it who was claiming that Video Gamer didn't even have a review code. So not only was it a fake review from a fake AI writer, but no one even played the game.
They just like typed into whatever AI chat GPT and they're like, write a review
you didn't play and it hasn't even released, so it's just like make it up from whole cloth.
Oh my gosh,
this is the future, guys. This is the future,
legit. Like, and the problem is we're not going to stop talking about AI. Like, this is just gonna get worse and worse and worse until the AI shuts us down.
Maybe we can teach the AI to gamble and it'll ruin its life.
That is a thing that exists. No,
man,
they're really good at it.
Yeah, I don't want to gamble against them. A man in Florida stole $10,000 worth of Pokemon cards using taco seasoning.
I love this.
There, brother.
I read this and I thought, I was like, I love this so much. What he's doing is, when you go to self-checkout and you scan something,
and you ring up everything is bananas. Yeah.
When you gotta like set it on the thing, once you put it in the bag because it's weighing it. So it wants to make sure it's the right item. He found out that this pack of taco seasoning weighs I think it's the old El Paso one that's in the picture, weighs the same as a booster pack of Pokemon cards.
Like the Captain Crunch whistle in the 80s that lets you dial
yes,
because they didn't tell you the details in this article and the police didn't release the specific details because I'm sure Target and all these other retailers are scrambling to fix this issue that this guy discovered. But he's made 75 thefts, 75 individual thefts from various Target stores. $10,000 worth of product, made $40,000 selling them on eBay. Look, man, you know how I feel about stealing yourself a job, and I'm telling you, this is the one to do. I love it.
This one feels less like stealing
Steal
himself a
Pokemon
job
cards from
and
Target.
stealing himself like a side hustle.
Yeah.
Because
Look, man,
he didn't steal like 10,000 packs of cards at once, which is what happens when we say that. He was just doing this grift. He's just doing this. He goes into a Target or a Walmart or whatever.
A handful of packs.
Just gets a couple packs. This taco seasoning, goes and buys a few at a time because you can't
Sells
buy
good
more
ones.
than a few at once. It is very hard to buy several packs of cards. Just gets them, sells them, gets them,
Dude,
sells
you could
them.
have 1 million cards in your home, and it would take up less space than like 20 PS5s that you were trying to scalp.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of, again, trying to steal things that you sell later, you can't do much better than Pokemon cards right now.
Like, it's a good side hustle.
It's
for
a
real.
good one. Yeah, no, I'm like all about it. Steal Pokemon cards.
And this one kills me because he's using taco packs. He's just like, here he goes, swipes it. Like, I could see him swiping it and then just dropping the card pack in.
Yeah.
It's like 10 cents each. I love it. You know what? This guy is a modern day hero. He's getting cards out there to the people who want them.
Yeah, and he's going to spend the next 90 years of his life in prison because he did it in Florida.
Oh, and Poke Prison. I think that's a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
They're going to really drop the hammer on him.
Yeah, the most crime-ridden state in the union has like laws like Riyadh, and guess what? It's not helping. So this Robin Hood's going to prison for 90 years. Too bad. Asha Sharma may just be AI trained to use corporate speak. Man,
this is another one. Did you read this?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I am now convinced that she's not a real human. Like, she's their open AI.
It's what I said last week. She knows nothing.
She
whatsoever about video games. I don't think she's so much as played Bejeweled on her phone. And she is now running Xbox. She is drastically underqualified, and she is working so hard to not reveal how dumb she is in this specific vertical, how little experience, background, and knowledge she has, which leads her to just releasing and saying the most generic shit you could possibly imagine.
Crazy generic. Like, she honestly knows so little that she should not be allowed to speak publicly for a year to 2 years.
Which is crazy. You hire somebody to run Xbox who literally doesn't know, because you go from Phil Spencer, who's been there for 30 some odd years, to a know-nothing upstart who literally can't talk about video games. Here's a couple quotes from her. She's talking to Windows Central. She says, "For me, the spirit of Return to Xbox is about returning to the spirit that the team was founded on."
That means nothing.
I'm sorry. The spirit of Return to Xbox is about returning to the spirit that the team was founded on.
Dude, like, she just
rephrased it.
And she says, it's that spirit of surprise. It's the spirit of building something nobody else was willing to try. I've heard Renegade, Rebellion, and Fun used. That's what I was thinking about when I wrote that. And I'm like,
fun?
What?
Like, Return to Xbox is going to be about fun. Cool.
She has no idea. She has no idea what she's saying.
No. Because someone like this has never touched a video game in their life. I would 110% bet on any betting market that this woman, previous to being appointed to this role, would sneer and scoff at anybody who plays video games.
Oh, absolutely.
And absolutely, yeah, just looking down on people who play video games categorically as time-wasting nerds. And she got this job. She's like, well, I'm never going to say no to a promotion. Yeah, I'll go do that. And she's like, oh, no, I have no earthly idea what I'm doing because I spent my whole life looking down on these.
And she's probably nerds. Like, she probably doesn't even realize she doesn't know. She's probably just like, yeah, you know what? I'm the smartest person in the room.
Yeah. Yep.
And so I say things like, the plan's the plan until it's not the plan. She ended a question. Does she answer the question with that? The
Yep.
plan's the plan until it's not the plan. And I'm like, you're not saying anything.
She's the Donald Rumsfeld of
I
Microsoft.
hate it. It's guys, this is not great.
No, it's great because I think my overall push for all of the major AAA studios to self-immolate because they don't deserve to be what they are. And then we're just going to start like a phoenix from the ashes, like pine cones after a forest fire.
Yeah.
We're going to build anew.
We will,
and it will be good. So we need people. We need fuck up morons like Asha Sharma and the CEO of Roblox and the Guillemos over at Ubisoft. We need this because we're not going to be able to restart without them.
Saudi Arabia might be doing the industry a huge favor by just like buying everything and just like it dies into oblivion. Maybe
because they're going to turn it all into sports betting.
Yeah, maybe they're the real heroes. They're really taking this industry and they're seeing that it needs a restart. They're like, we're gonna buy it and kill it as fast as we can so we get this reboot. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking for some silver lining here.
It's like Chernobyl.
There you go.
How else do we get rid of the Soviet Union without permanently poisoning our planet?
We need a full-on nuclear meltdown.
Yes.
So we can like reset the whole industry.
This is the gaming industry Chernobyl, and we are in the middle of it.
Industry standards need to change, and there will be wastelands created.
Oh, God, yes. Just uninhabitable wastelands. Just like you don't go to Pripyat in Ukraine, you just don't go there. You just don't boot up your Xbox anymore because there's nothing left on it.
And guess what? Montreal, you think the gaming industry is going back to Montreal? It's not.
No.
It's gone. Dude, we're going to be in Des Moines, Iowa. That's where we're going to be. Okay. So
worse.
Yeah, but it's just,
Not much.
Why were we in Montreal? We don't know why we're there. We're just going to go somewhere cheap and lame like Des Moines. I've never been to Des Moines, but I just imagine it sucks.
I also haven't been there. Couldn't point to it on a map, and I'm right there with you.
I don't know anyone
Probably
from there,
sucks.
so I feel safe saying I think it sucks.
To our one Des Moines listener,
hey, he's up here with this
fight us
weird Iowa middle.
Yeah, whatever his accent is.
It's just like, hey, John, you can't say that, John.
He drops his Coors Banquet beer. He's like, what the heck? Coming at me like that. Oh, you guys drink Coors. Microsoft got tired of Microslop and banned the word from its Discord, then locked the server after backlash. Are you still laughing about Coors?
No, I'm just continuing the laughing from this to the Microslop ban. Like, again,
Microsoft is good. That's so funny. It rolls off the tongue.
Instead of like trying to improve anything, they're just like, we're gonna ban the word because we hate it.
But it's also hilarious that whoever's running the server has such little experience with content moderation and like chat moderation that when they ban a word, they just type the one word in there and they're like, all done.
Got it. We're done.
Nailed it.
I did a great job today.
Dude, hell, I was doing content moderation, community moderation for National Geographic's Animal Jam 16 years ago, and we knew better than that. As like underqualified $12 an hour workers, we knew if you banned a word, you had to do all the different numbers, all the different things you could substitute the letters with, the spaces, because people will do like the whole word but with spaces or periods in between. You have to do it all. But they just did Microslop, and so instantly people are trying to find ways around the ban. Immediately find that if they type Microslop with a 0 instead of an O, it gets through.
It's fine.
So instead of again trying to moderate it or anything, they just restrict the entire server. And my favorite is that Microsoft, that's what they did to pump the brakes on it, because I'm sure they just weren't qualified to do it. So they shut the whole thing down. And then they release a statement Microsoft says the Copilot Discord channel has recently been targeted by spammers
Okay.
attempting to disrupt and overwhelm the space with harmful content not related to Copilot. I think it's bold and hilarious to imply that Copilot is not related to Microslop. I think Microslop was they're like just like closing their eyes and pretending to not see. This is like someone's bullying you on the playground and you just close your eyes and I'm like, I'm not getting bullied.
Like
There's nothing to do with me. The things, those names you're calling me, that's not me. That's not happening to me.
I don't even know who you're talking to.
It's not
if I plug
related
my
to
ears,
me.
I can't even hear you. So
La
it's
la
like
la
you don't
la la.
exist.
Fantastic.
Oh, just the best
Microslop.
response is like it's like the toddler response. They just like shut it down. Like,
Nuh-uh.
this,
Nuh-uh.
you guys,
Nuh-uh.
this isn't true. Not true.
It's like the Roblox response. Everyone's just learned that this is like 2026. It works for the president who has literally raped children, and he just says nuh-uh, and we're all like,
you don't
you
know.
can keep being president. You want to go
like,
kidnap more world leaders? That's fine. Rapist president.
Because you're
is the most powerful thing in America in 2026.
It works somehow.
Oh my god. The Pokemon guy should try that in court. They're like, you're gonna go to prison for 90 years, and he goes, "Nuh-uh, I'm just not gonna go. What are you gonna do? Force me to go to prison?"
Like, you can't force anyone to go to prison. Like, that's how are we gonna get him to prison?
Oh, man, no one's ever called us out on that before.
We just thought he would just go.
No. Can't you just hook us up this one time?
Just walk in, please. The door is open already.
Be cool, bro. Be cool.
We put on this jumper too.
Come on, be cool.
Kudos.
Or coods.
We're talking coods. Send me your coods, baby. Show me those coods.
Send me your coods. All right, we got some kudos. Peterson, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
Yeah. I got one. I had a busy week with lots of stuff, but one thing, and I went to a restaurant that I'd been to before. It's in like, I don't know, Sandy, I think. It's called Makan. One word, MAKAN, twice. Makan. It is Southeast Asian street food.
That's right up your alley.
Yeah, and the reason we've gone there before is because they have some Malaysian food, which I've craved ever since I went to Malaysia. And so we went there before we went to an RSL game. Makan. I love it. I've been there a couple times. Love it so much every time. I can't believe I haven't talked about it on here.
Yeah, you never talked about it to me.
Yeah, it's so good. And like, honestly, like, they'd bring food out to people, and it's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, dude, that I don't know what that is, but I want it. Like, that looks amazing. It smells and tastes very authentic. They also have, which is like the only place you can really find, the only restaurant I can find it, Roti Canai, which I ate a lot when I was in Malaysia. It's like a type of bread. It's like their type of naan, but it is paper thin. And then you kind of like fold it over. And so you got it like layers of it. And then you dip it in curry and eat it like that. It's so good. And the curry you dip it in is fantastic. It's so good. I love Makan. It's Southeast Asian street food, which is like notoriously inexpensive. The restaurant is not inexpensive. It's, decently priced. Like, you get an entree, and it's a lot of food. Like, we usually do it family style. So we order a few things and kind of everyone's sharing it. It's a lot of food, but they're also like 15, 16, 18 bucks a plate. So it is a little bit pricey, but man, I love it so much. It's really close to the RSL stadium. So if you're muted.
So it's just a bonus for going to RSL games.
Yep. And I was like, awesome. I need to go there more. It's so good. Honestly, if you have a chance, go to Makan. Anyone listening, if you want to do a date night or something, it's not like a super nice restaurant. It's fine. It's nice inside, but it's not like fancy, romantic, big long metal tables, to sit at, that sort of thing. So good though. So good. Go and make sure you get the roti canai. Make sure you get all the appetizers are really great. I think I've had most of them at this point, and they're all really, really, really good. So check it out.
Nice.
Macon twice, one word.
I have a quick kudos for the United States Bureau of Land Management.
Hey,
I
very
went
often.
camping last week and
Yes.
yesterday. Probably not
I
a
know.
thing to do when you're sick.
It's fine. Air's good for
fine.
you. Fresh
Yeah, it's
air.
good.
Can't hurt.
Got up at 4 a.m., ran 7 miles.
It's not great, but
it's good for you.
you know.
I figured I'd just run through the illness. It didn't work. Shocking.
You were trying to outrun it?
Yeah, I couldn't.
I don't think
inside me. I know. Science, the real bitch. But and I'm not here's why I'm giving it to BLM, because I would give it to the campsite I went to, but I don't want any of you suckers going there. The reason BLM is so cool is because there's so many of these spots, so many cool, incredible places, especially here in Utah.
I was gonna say Utah, they do a really good job, I feel like.
You can just go camp free of charge. You set up a tent and you could just, I mean, it's just amazing, beautiful, free. There's shitters. I mean, how do you beat that? It's it's just the coolest thing in the world. And so
Utah does a good job at it.
And found some amazing BLM land this weekend. And I mean, just watching the sunrise over these incredible, gorgeous vistas. And I was like, man, this shouldn't be free. Of all the things in the world that shouldn't be free, this is among them. But it is. And it's all because it's like BLM manages the land and keeps everything pristine. And so
can't wait till our governor sells it to the highest bidder and they can build a
bunch of oil derricks. That'll be cool to see. That will be really neat.
Yeah. But right now, I absolutely agree with you. We have great camping sites. The BLM here in Utah actually does a really good job. I think they're pretty good advocates for like keeping the land open and available for people to use. And there's a lot of advocacy for that. Like people really push for that because it's a big thing here in Utah. So the BLM here does a really good job. And like we do have so many free campsites. Like you can just find a spot and you'll see people out there camping. I love it. So I don't go camping a lot, as you'll find out in our next segment. But
there weren't that many people either, which was so neat. Like
that's amazing.
I mean, it was like a Sunday, but still, it's just like there's so many spots. There's some like I know there's all these like fancy places like Moab, so popular, so overpopulated. Arches, all these national parks that people just like completely crowd. Guys, you can get prettier places for free and they'll be empty and dead. Just check out BLM land.
Forget the metaverse. We're going IRL.
IRL. Unplug.
Plug into real life.
Plug into the real world. IRL.
Oh man, that one's fun. IRL in real life. This is where we talk about a real life thing and we compare it to video games. And obviously, we're doing camping. IRL camping.
IRL camping.
Camping.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
My hair still smells like campfire.
Ugh, I don't love that. That's not my favorite.
Dude, my dogs smell like it. It's great.
No.
I just got a bunch of random ones here. You got a bunch of random ones. Why don't you start?
Okay. Okay, I'll just start with what I kind of just said before. I don't love camping. Well, I do and I don't. So, like actually going camping, conceptually, I love it. But for me, camping is not a fun, relaxing thing to do because I'm like, hey, I'll take the kids camping. I have to plan the meals. I have to pack. I have to buy the food. I get there. I drive there. I set up. I wait. I cook all the food. I clean up. I take down, bring it home, clean up at home. It is like not relaxing or fun, right?
Yeah.
Which sucks because camping is wonderful. Like being out camping, I'd love to do it. It's just like with no kids, to be honest. I'd love to do it with no kids. But
yeah.
So for me, that is survival building games.
Okay.
As JD knows, I don't do any of the building.
Yeah.
I don't want to do a single building. JD will do all of the building, and I'm just like, this is great. This is wonderful.
Yeah. I'm
he
team
has to-
dad.
He has to literally like actively request that I work on something, and then I'm still just like, and then I get distracted, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go make butterflies, and
I'm so glad you're confessing
I'm gonna
to this.
go explore because I really, really don't like it. It feels like work, and I'm not there to work. I'm there.
And
to have
sometimes he gets
fun and
distracted looking
explore.
at a bug or just kicking around a log or throwing rocks off a cliff.
Or like often what happens is like I'm like, oh, I need to go collect some mats to build this, and then I see something and I'm like, I haven't been over there yet. I need to go there.
Mhm.
And I go there and I die 7 times. And like we play
And
when
I'm
we're
like,
playing.
hey, did you ever build that thing I asked you to an hour ago?
I was like, I know. Here's the thing. Here's the
No,
thing.
but I found this rock.
Let me tell you what I found. Let me
It
tell you
does
what I
nothing.
found though. And JD's like, you're bringing back a whole cart full of mats, aren't you, for me to put away?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he
Um,
just throws them in random things. Oh,
I know
love
sometimes
it.
I need to get back out there, you know.
I
like,
love it.
And you can tell the way we play is very different because like JD's back there like organizing, making this big house, and like he's got a big plan for it, and role playing like how it's all set up and what it's going to look like and what our views are going to be. And he never dies. We were playing Planet Crafter. I died constantly because I'm just out exploring. I'm like, I'm running out of oxygen. I'm
Living
dying.
presently.
JD's like, we've been playing for like 15 hours and I haven't died yet. And I'm like, I have died 7 times tonight. Like this is camping for me. I don't want to do the work. I just want to go have fun outside.
Dude, that one's perfect. That one's so spot on. Mine are a little bit more detailed. My first one here is setting up a tent, which is like Peterson said, if that's your responsibility and you've like packed it all, you've rolled it up all nice, and you get to the campsite and you're like, I have to set this whole thing up before we can then do everything else. Like put the mats in there, put the sleeping bags in there, put our clothes in there, all that stuff. You have to do that first, and that's reminds me of getting everybody into a lobby and on chat.
Oh.
Especially when you're playing a multiplayer game. I was thinking like when we were trying to get Shiv 2 started when that first came out.
Oh my gosh.
How long it took us to get into a game, all the things, all the setup, finding all the poles, finding one of the poles is broken and bent, so you have to replace it, and doing all this stuff just so you can open the damn tent and start camping.
And just start, yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one. Okay. S'mores.
Ooh,
A camp. This
You
is a
went Fuyo
campfire
games on it.
original. You have to do s'mores, okay?
Uh-huh.
But here's the thing. I don't love s'mores. I don't love them.
Okay.
For so many reasons.
Nobody's perfect.
S'mores are messy. That's the main reason, especially with a
You make 'em
beard.
wrong.
You're just like, well, the marshmallow's
Oh.
gonna melt, get into your beard. That's the problem. I don't like sticky, and they're messy to eat. And I don't love them. Like I don't love them. They're good.
Dude, here's the trick. You get like a piece of wax paper, you cut a little mouth hole in it, you hold it up to your beard, and then you eat the s'more through it.
I need a wax paper mask.
Yeah,
I didn't
dental
know that.
dam.
I didn't know. I will try that next time.
And you
Here's the
maybe
thing.
enjoy s'mores more.
I don't hate s'mores, but I don't love them, and mostly for that reason, just because they're so messy. But like, I'm going camping, I'm gonna eat 4 of them. Like, I'm gonna eat them.
I'm gonna eat them till it hurts.
And then I was like, I don't even want another one, and then I'll eat one more.
Yeah.
And that's like mobile games for me. Mobile games are messy. They're just not great. It's not like it's your favorite game. You're playing a mobile game, and you're just like, I'm just playing this because it's here. And I'm gonna play it, and it'll be here tomorrow, and I'm gonna play it because it's here tomorrow. And I don't even love it. But I still play all the time just because I have access to it. And that's like s'mores. I eat them when I'm camping. I don't even love them that much. Kind of a pain, but I have access to them, and so I'm
You're
gonna
gonna-
eat them.
Yeah, they're there.
It's just so messy, and they're always on my face, and you don't have a good way to clean up while you're camping. So you're just like, now I feel
Everything-
sticky.
It's my favorite part about camping. Everything is a napkin. all your clothes are napkins. Because who cares?
Like it's legit true. Like you just
Yeah.
like, I know I'm not gonna sleep in this shirt. This shirt is filthy already. I'll just
it
wipe
on
my face
everything.
on this shirt.
Your
Like it's
jeans, your
fine.
hoodie, your
No,
shirt.
your jeans
everything
are a
is napkin.
disaster. Like,
Yeah.
this-
So it doesn't matter. That's the best part, dude. You see the white. You just get to just like I don't know, post-apocalyptia right there.
And I have a very hard time with that mindset, by the way. Like I don't like being dirty and messy and sticky. So
Oh, no wonder you hate camping. So a funny one that Jackson coined this term years and years ago, and it's always stuck with me. He calls it camp mode. If you guys ever gone camping for like 4 or 5 days, and there are particular people that are gastrointestinally
I knew exactly where you were going with this.
essentially you just
Say what
don't
you're trying
poop.
to say. Yeah,
you
there
don't
go.
poop while you're camping, because I'm not going to poop in a porta potty. And magically, in any other situation, I poop once or twice a day.
I call it
But when I'm
vacation butt.
camping,
You just
what do you
like
call it?
vacation butt. It's like
Yeah.
sometimes I'll go on vacation. I'm like, I just
I
won't.
just think
won't
I'm
go
not
to the
going to
bathroom
poop for 3 days. Camp mode. I
Yeah,
love that
dude.
phrase.
That's
I
spot
always think
on.
about it. And I think it's a fascinating technique that humans have available to us in specific circumstances that we're like, no, we just don't have time to poop or whatever. I have no desire to poop. We'll just hang on to it. I'll just carry it around with me. This is this compulsion. I'm not going to do it because I'm too busy, or it doesn't feel right to stop doing what I'm doing. It reminded me of multiplayer games that we used to play. We don't really play a lot of like multiplayer games anymore. We used to do a lot more. We started, we met playing League of Legends.
Yeah.
We used to play a lot of like first person shooters and those types of games. We were doing PUBG. We were doing
Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are games. If you have to pee, you sit there. Like we play Planet Crafter, I'll go pee in the middle of it. Most of the games we play,
Yeah.
I'll go play. We'll be in an intense undermine dungeon, and we'll just finish the room, and I'll go pee before
He's
we go
like,
to the
hold
next
please,
room.
and like, just go to the bathroom and come back.
Yeah, so it's like
No big
not
deal.
really something that I do that much anymore, just because we don't play a ton of multiplayer games. But when we were, man, nothing, and especially on a League of Legends game, sometimes lasts like an hour plus. You did not go pee.
You
That
don't
would
have time.
Even if you died and you had a 45-second retimer, you are not going to go pee.
No.
You're going to shop the store. You're going to check the map. You're going to scout for your team. And that was camp mode. That's camp mode. When you're playing multiplayer games, you're in camp mode. You're not going to go get a snack. You're not going to go get a drink. You're not going to go bake yourself some salmon. You're stuck there.
Bake yourself some salmon.
That's for you. That's just a personal joke from me and Peterson.
Okay, I had one. When it's raining and you're in the tent, it is
I love it.
the most relaxing thing. Just like being outside, you're rolled up in your nice. If you have a nice warm sleeping bag, like if you're warm and cozy,
You got the rain fly on. Hope to
the
God.
rain flies on, and it's and it's just drizzling. We're not like talking torrential rain. It's just drizzling, and you can hear it hitting your tent, and you're outside, and you can hear outside noises and rain. Something about that, it is a very unique experience to that. That's the only thing that feels that way, right?
Yeah.
Those are like
You're
those
immersed in it.
yeah, you're just in it. It's not like the best thing ever because you know everything you have is getting wet right now.
And it might
you
be
have to
ruining
deal
your
with it
trip, honestly.
But there's those moments where you're just like, I really love this. And you're going to remember it. You're going to remember that and think about that. Those are like those really beautiful, just unique gaming experiences where either the game is beautiful or it's a one-time playthrough where you're just like, you play this one time and it just sticks with you and you're like, think about it, and you hold that game in the highest regard for the rest of your life. You just like, I love this game more than anything and everyone should play it. And there's like, I probably have 4 or 5 of those where I just absolutely love these games and I will just think about them all the time. Probably won't ever play them again. I'm not going to put myself in that situation on purpose, but being there was an absolute treat. And that's, like raining in a tent. You're just sitting there and you have that moment, that cathartic moment of like,
You can't plan it.
everything's okay. Nope.
You can't plan it. It just happens to you sometimes. That's the best. All right, what do I got left here? Let's do this one's fun. At the end of the trip, you got to pack everything up. Oh, isn't that
Yeah.
the worst? That morning, you have that last
That is the
breakfast
worst.
or whatever.
Especially if it rained.
Oh my gosh! Now we got to do the sleeping bags. We got to pack all our clothes back up. Then we got to break down the tent. Then we got to pack up the car. And oh my gosh, nothing fits like it.
Try
did
not
when
to
we
get
packed
dirt
it
in the
out.
tent and like,
Oh, and we got to shake everything out, and then we get in the car. It's just such a chore, so much effort. And I feel like sometimes, especially you and I lately, with like Planet Crafter, a couple other games we played recently, trying to end a really great gaming session. Like, all right, well, dude, it always starts at like 12. Oh man, it's 12:30. I got to get to bed. And we have a brief conversation about how busy we are tomorrow, all the stuff we have to do tomorrow. Oh, I have this, that, I have to be up early. And then somehow an hour and a half later, we're done wrapping up and we can actually go to bed.
at like 2 a.m. We started at 12:30.
I don't know why, but it just takes way longer than you think.
Every time.
It's so much work. And you're like, why can't I just be done? When I'm done camping, shouldn't I just be able to leave? Nope.
Especially a game like Planet Crafter, where it's like I need to wrap up what I was doing because we're probably not gonna play tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I need to like log in and be like, yes, this is where I was, this is what I was working on, this is what I was gonna do.
You start pulling on that thread.
Yeah. Honestly.
Uh-oh.
And honestly, we logged back in and I can't remember what I was doing most of the time. I'm just like, well, I guess I'll go wander around for a little while until I remember something. That's a good one. My last one is really quick and easy. When you're camping, you're cooking outside, you're camping, and everything just has a little bit of grit in it. There's a little bit of sand. You're just like eating your scrambled eggs. You're like, oh, there's a little piece of sand in there. You're eating your hot dog. There's a little piece of sand in there. Like, it's just kind of in everything, just a little bit, especially when you're a couple days in.
Yeah.
Couple days in, everything you eat's just gonna have a little sand in it.
Just a
little dirt in there. A
Yeah.
little grit in everything. That's any Bethesda game.
It's never going to be
games
perfect.
could be great and beautiful and fun and a blast. They're just gonna be a little gritty, a little
Just
messed
a little
up.
friction.
Yeah, a little just like
It's not going to be perfect.
And you might not even hate it. It's just part of the experience at this point. You're just like, I know my scrambled egg is gonna have some sand in it somewhere. It's just like, I'm gonna find some weird, stupid bug that's just like kind of annoying, but like whatever, I'll just live with it because that's what it is. I know what I'm in for.
Yeah.
That's all the Bethesda games. Pick a game.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic comparison. I love that. In fact, I had a breakfast quesadilla for this morning after my run. And I sat there and I was about to put the bite in my mouth and it had 2 dog hairs on it. And I was so hungry and I was so done. And instead of taking the microseconds to pick them off, I just it was already headed to my mouth. I saw the dog hair and I just
not gonna stop.
Just ate it, man. I was like, what the fuck does it matter? Whatever. A little bit of grit, a little bit of dog
just
hair.
take it.
Gives
You know
a
what I mean?
shit.
I'm
camping. What do I give a
Yeah.
shit?
Mhm.
My last one here goes out to porta potties.
Oh, here we go.
Or I guess what are they called? This isn't like a porta potty. It's like the
Outhouse.
outhouse.
yeah.
Like a BLM outhouse.
Yeah.
This is. I want to compare this to lo-fi games. It's gonna be hard. I'll get there.
Okay, let's
It's
hear
just
this.
something like these outhouses. You never would think you would appreciate something like this. There's flies, there's smells, and if you look down there,
terrible.
it's literally just a hole full of shit and piss.
Yes,
But you wake up one morning and your stomach, you got bubble guts because you ate bad Carl's Jr. sandwich 3 days ago. And you are so appreciative that there is a hole full of piss and shit in the ground for you to contribute to. And there's a bunch of rolls of toilet paper. and the flies landing on your asshole, you just don't care about, because you're like, I appreciate this now. And it's not my nice toilet in my own house, which is, so I think there's like high graphic games, that are really nice graphics and they're high fidelity games. They can be shitty. But after a bunch of these, after a few days of being camping, after playing a bunch of really hi-fi games that actually suck, you kind of appreciate low graphic games that are actually good.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what we keep running into. These indie games,
Absolutely.
it actually doesn't matter if they look amazing. It just matters if it's a fun, enjoyable game. So no, it doesn't matter if I've got my super soft toilet paper and my wooden toilet seat.
A little bit of potpourri in there. Smells great.
Potpourri and a little candle burning.
I don't even have to look at anyone else's poop. Like,
I'll just, I don't need to worry like how close that giant pile is to my taint.
I hate this.
Am I gonna sit on it? Who knows?
Like, we know what I've been discussing, and I hate porta potties. Like, I will avoid them at all cost. I will.
This is a tough
them.
comparison.
But when it's there and you need it,
dude, you just appreciate it.
Let me tell you this experience I had one time. This wasn't camping necessarily. We were driving and we were on this highway when I was in Washington, and I had eaten some pizza, and there's a 50% chance where I have explosive diarrhea after I eat pizza. And it was happening, and I was like, "Oh no,
Boris!"
And we were not anywhere near. And then we pull up. There's this trailhead where we were, and a couple porta potties, and it was the most glorious thing I'd ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was like, this saved me from pulling over and pooping on the side of the road with no toilet paper.
No toilet paper.
Like, this would have been a disaster. Like, I was gonna poop my pants.
Yep.
And then I saw this porta potty, and I was like, this is the best sight I've ever seen. And
look,
I
dude,
love it. And I'll
I did
never
that run this
it.
morning, and you wake up at 4 a.m. and you go run 7 miles, and you had food poisoning for 3 days. Your stomach's not in the best of shape.
Your body's gonna be so mad at you.
I knew that hole was there, and it was it was so reassuring knowing that like I didn't have to shit my pants. I could go contribute to the pile.
All right. Yeah, no, I appreciate this. Like, we know these lo-fi indie games are there. And honestly,
and so
we play one, it's beautiful.
The thing
we love it.
Like, most people would look at them like they're shit and be like, I keep thinking, is that drug game we played?
Schedule One.
Schedule One is the perfect example for this. It looked so bad.
So stupid. Like,
so dumb.
Almost like it purposefully looked that bad.
Right. And how many hours did we put into it?
So just like, and how much so happy to be there.
Exactly. How much did we appreciate it? Which is kind of the point, is you just really learn to appreciate it because it's there. Okay, guys, jump on Discord. Maybe less poop related ones, but not no poop related ones.
Yeah, just maybe less.
Yeah, just tell us your camping IRL examples. You guys have been doing a great one. Every week, a couple people drop.
Someone jumps in and throws them in there. Me too.
So keep that up. Those are my favorite things to read the next week after the Sode publishes.
Dice of Destiny.
All right, Dice of Destiny is this game we play at the end of every episode. You got a bunch of dice and you just throw them on the table.
Bam.
And then numbers come
what
up.
happens.
And the numbers will tell you how much you can spend on the game.
Roll them
what
bones.
genre game you're going to play. And who is going to pick a game in that genre for that price. Last week, I was lucky enough to pick a $50 survival game. Or I guess roll a $50 survival game. And I guess I'll just confess, Peterson. I'll just confess to these fine listeners what we did. Is that Peterson and I decided we are more important. Our desires take precedent over the Dice of Destiny.
I think we just need to preface what happened, because we've been playing Planet Crafter Toxicity, And we've
Hard.
been having a great time. And we were like, we're almost done. The planet's
beat
almost done. We unlocked everything.
So
We're
good.
selling the things we need to sell. Like we're almost
Mhm.
done. And then JD had the stupid idea to go in and look at one of the screens we crafted. And we realized, honestly, it was like the best, worst revelation we've ever seen. There are 5 planets.
Yep.
And we were
5.
we were doing one of them this whole time.
Yeah.
And so of course we're not going to quit because we love it. Like it's like
Yeah.
we hate this. This isn't a burden. Like we love this. But
But
the
it would be
burden
nice
was
if
like,
it was over.
we thought we were almost done because Undermine 2 released a bunch of awesome content that we've been waiting
So
for.
much.
So like we want to play that and like or itching. I'm itching to play. I want to play that cat game. What's the
Eugenics.
Like I
So
want to play
bad.
that, but I'm like
So
I
bad.
can't because
Nope.
all I want to play right now is Planet
Crafter.
Crafter. I don't want to do anything else. And so
And dude, and on top of it just being new planets, is you get to keep all of your old progress and all your old recipes. So when you show up to another planet, you're already a pro terraformer.
yeah, you're stacked
already-
with stuff.
Yeah, you got all the stuff, you know how all the tips and tricks. So it does go faster than if you were starting from scratch. But at the same time, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with you, Peterson. I can't walk away from this.
I can't either. Like I need to. Even if I was like sick of the game, I'm like I need to see this.
There's
to
a solar system terraformation score that it shows you.
completion. Which we
just-
discovered last time.
So frustrated. So yeah, we decided we don't have time. We just don't, even individually. All our gaming time is booked for like a month minimum. We have 4 more planets to terraform. We have a brand new DLC, or not even a DLC, just an update from Undermine 2. We've got a fully new game in Mugenics. Look, man, I don't have time for this shit. So we skipped on over to the Steam Next Fest. Got myself a demo. That's about how much time I have on my hands right now.
And like a lot of
Demo
times
time.
the survival demos are a little bit longer anyway. It's not like 30 minutes. Like some of the demos
Yeah.
you play and you're like 30 minutes and you're done. The survival ones tend to be like the ones I played for 4 hours, 5 hours. You know what I mean?
But I picked up a game where I downloaded a game called Outbound, which my best descriptor of it is it looks like Raft in a VW van.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're driving your van around. You're trying to live off the grid kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
You're collecting trash and crafting new things and contributing. Looks like a big platform folds out of your van and you live on top of that. And then it
I
folds
think-
back up when you want to move.
I think the important thing too for Jonathan right now is that it is like low stakes, a little bit more chill. This isn't like zombies coming after you. You got to craft and sprint away and run and like
I got
getting
no time
attacked
for
at
that.
night. Like
Mm-mm.
that's like a whole mindset you got to be in, and that's not where we're at. March 2nd. That's not the mindset that we're in right now. This is like a chill time.
Yeah.
Where we're just hanging out and chilling and having a great time gaming.
Just
you know,
tooling around in a van. It's
Mhm.
all good. So I'll play some Outbound. I'll play some Outbound and have a trailer or a review next week. I don't know if I'm still sick next week. Maybe we'll just take a mulligan and talk to you guys in a month or two. Ugh,
talk to you guys in a month or two.
so
I'm not
tired.
playing the backup sode.
I
not
know.
using it
I had a
ever.
dream last night that you did use it, and you were so flippant about it. You're like, "Oh, I just put that one up because," and I was like, "What the hell? You just did that?" At this point, one of us is gonna have to die. It's gonna be like the last sode out the door. Kind
It
of
will
a
be
thing.
like the farewell. Like it'll be like this is an episode we recorded back in 2021. Like we've had it for like that long.
Yeah, we should absolutely record another backup sode to protect that one.
Like we've had it so long. I only vaguely know like conceptually what it is.
Yep,
I
same.
don't remember a single thing we talked
No,
about.
just you, me, and Trent, and then the concept, which was brilliant, by the way. Still very proud of what we did with it. But
Yeah. It is.
you guys are gonna have to wait for
crazy.
one of us to die to hear it. Apparently,
And if it's me, you won't ever hear it. So
yeah, so
if I die, it's gone. Like,
somebody
it
come,
is
somebody
gone.
come to my house and kill me. What?
if I get really sick, like terminal illness, you need to murder Jonathan.
Yeah, come to
Because
my place, kill me first.
go kill JD because I need to post that sode. Honestly, I should just like I should just post it on there and have the release date be like 4 years from now.
We'll
just
laugh, and then they'll just publish. We'll be like, wait, why the hell did that go up?
Like, oh, I did
4
that.
years gonna go
Made
by in
that
a
joke.
blink. Like it always does. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you to Abby and Snorgle
Glad
and
to see you,
Andrew.
Abby.
For all jumping on and hanging out with us on our live stream. Yeah, good seeing Abby again for a minute. Go jump on our Discord. Tell us about your IRL camping stuff.
Do it.
We got some music from Killer Instinct to play us out.
I was like, I gotta pull some music from an old game, and this is not one we've hit. So just wait till the guitar kicks in. You gotta wait a second, okay?
I'll wait. I got some cookie clicking to do anyway.
Oh my gosh, he's playing Cookie Clicker again, and there we go. It's just kind of this for the next ever.
Sick.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm JD logging off.
And this is Peterson going AFK.